Las Vegas. Our matchup in this title game, the number 3 seed, the Broncos of Santa Clara, against the top seed, the Zags, in this game for the 29th.
During warm-ups, we got ourselves a home game.
It's loud, it's raucous, it's pro Zags, and yet Santa Clara with a real shot to pull off a win in this game. Santa Clara's got the ball to start. Big Ensminger's been around for a while, trying to find some room. He traveled.
Well, one of the things Gonzaga have to win the rebounding battle, but they do have to keep it competitive.
Good double team. And that's a turnover for the Zags. Mahi tried to go all the way. Inocenti blocked the game. Brenton Napper, the starting point guard. Gavalugov doesn't even start on this team. Neither does Allen Graves. Hammond in the lane drew a whistle.
Per contest, shooting 40% from beyond the arc. And he's been a win percentage.
Has to be a relief for Santa Clara to see a couple free throws go in early.
Struggled last.
I figure their job is to get touches for Ike. Sansuperi, that was a tie-up. Hammond got his hands in there.
High scoring. The second one was 94-86. Expect a game where the tempo is going to be extremely quick.
Mahi spun baseline, hits a tough shot.
Really good. The star running back's going to break loose, and if you keep allowing the interior presence to get fouls.
First of 2 free throws, Gonzaga's still looking for his first point. And finally they get it more than 3 minutes in. Gavalugov, who was the hero last night. Allen Graves, one of the better freshmen in the country, right away gets a shot and hits a 3. He was in the game for about 3 seconds.
Mark, you said his ability to pick and pop could cause us some problems.
Sansuperi, 3, good! First shot from the field for Gonzaga. He's got scouts excited. Santa Clara's produced a lot of NBA talent recently. Elijah Mahi. Gavalugov got cut off baseline. In fact, he stepped up.
We did together because he was right. But he was a stud all season long.
Zags trying to get the offense going. Ike spins and dunks it baseline.
Santa Clara hasn't figured out the riddle that is 1-5 in white.
Good pass. Graves had it stripped and it went in.
The net.
Free throw good. That's a 3-point play. Jerry Darlin almost just fumbled it out of bounds. He's going to shoot the 3. That one's short. And Tyon Grant Foster could. Man, physical defense there. Clock down to 7. Mahi turns baseline. Tough shot goes down.
Mahi does such a good.
Ike one-on-one against Graves. Well, these two are going at it. Ike passes. Inocenti. Count the basket and a foul.
4 points off of cuts. So much attention to Ike. If you're ball on the glass right now for Santa Clara early, they've got to be able to maintain this. They're +4 on the glass already. You have 7 second chance points, make it 9.
Wow, Zags just fell asleep on the college basketball because he was the first of those guys who had played in the G League to come back and play in college. Lob, Grant Foster. What a screen. Dribbled into a 3. That one off the mark. Another offensive rebound. Graves gives it up. Hammond. And they're going to call.
We talk about them leading into the NCAA tournament on the national level.
29-3. They win this title game tonight. It's their 30th win. A 3 for Grant Foster.
You got to weather the storm, weather their runs. You've got to stay true to the defense and how you want to play. And what you have to stop doing is fouling.
It's incredible how frequent. Davis Fogel, a freshman who's been very positive for the Zags. Grant Foster. And that's a reach-in foul against Santa Clara.
You're fine with that.
They average more fouls than anybody in the league this year, and they're living
as frequently as Anton did, who was a great player for the Zags.
High praise. One of the great defensive players in the history of Zags basketball. Ike swats Hammond. Fogel snatches it. Here goes Fogel. And flipped it up. Blocking foul. Count the basket.
6% from the field, and Davis Fogel doesn't have to make up all of it, but they certainly need his offense. He's a confident young friend of this conference for a long period of time.
Can Santa Clara find a way to get a breakthrough win? Smith 3 in and out.
Great, ready for this championship game.
Ensminger against Smith. He's got to make Gonzaga pay for that matchup. He did with the pass.
And it's Graves.
All kinds of steals, deflections. Grant Foster elevates, hits another 3.
Probably saying he feels pretty good because they haven't really even gotten going from beyond the arc yet.
Graves, he got the shot off, missed it, right as the shot clock buzzer was going off. And
of how they're still in this game and keeping it tied is they're battling and being physical.
Good pass. Cochran with the left hand.
Much better. You know, sometimes as a freshman, you need to go to the bench.
Good in preparation for the next step for these teams.
It can be winning, like as you talked about today at lunch, just winning your pod.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
getting to his spot. He's done a lot of work inside the paint.
Lugoff drives by Miller, kicks. And then Saint-Exupéry, that was good. Well, they left him open again. Three, no good. Long rebound, Napper. Hammond will try. He rushed that one. And the air ball goes out of bounds. Napper pulls up for three in transition. Wow.
I think that was a poor decision. He had numbers, could have got a layup.
Now Worley goes all the way and missed it. Oh, my little opinion. I'll never understand that we got a 4-on-2. Let's shoot a three. Ensminger shoots a three, and it's perfect.
5-on-5. Doing really well early in this game. 50% of their makes have been from deep.
Oboye, the big man. Whew. Air ball. James has taken the role as the lead point guard in his first year. Hammond against Fogel. Good defense there, and he made the shot anyway.
Would dominate. They've done a much better job of forcing them to shoot three-point shots and lane violence. That's usually a good sign for your team.
Fogel took advantage of the second opportunity and makes the first half championship game. Fogel way short.
Well, the free throws not going down early.
That could have easily been a turnover. Hammond three. No. And the point guard. Now Lugoff. Offensive rebound. And what a finish by Hammond. Smith guarding him. And he almost traveled. Hammond threw up an air ball. Here come the Zags running. Worley in the open court dunks it down. Darlin elevates for a three. Too strong. Gavalugov taps it to Hammond. Now a three. Left side is good. The team came. Hammond passes out of it. Wow. It looked like Gavalugov got held. Smith out of the open. Lays it in. With about a 5-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Ike goes to work. Ike attacks and scores.
Graham Ike.
Hammond down to three. Hammond cut off. And they don't get a shot off. Good defense from the Zags. The first.
You got to imagine Gonzaga is going to try to force feed the big fella.
20 minutes to go. A championship on the line. Oboye missed the shot, got his own miss, and with the left defense there, Saint-Exupéry for three. No. Worley and Ensminger went down. He's hurt. This shot from the outside goes in. Well, they left Napper wide open for three. No. Oboye puts it back in.
Continue.
He's got two baskets already in the second half. And they're still having a hard time getting it to Ike until then. Darlin three right side. Good.
Now, one thing that you'd say is
T game for Gonzaga. Santa Clara so hungry for a title. They haven't had one in a long time, and Christian Hammond makes another tough shot. Miller, Ike used the shot fake to get Graves in the air, gave it up to Miller. That three way short. Grant Foster, offensive putback. Graves back to Hammond, three, good.
What an answer. Excellent job defensively, understanding the assignment and what you're asked to do.
Every coach wants a guy like him. Try on Grant Foster off the inbound.
Every coach wants a guy like
Saint-Exupéry along the baseline. Back up top. Ike can make that three. Good! Great defense. Shot clock down to 5. Mahi gets one off. No. Graves high out of bounds. 3 fouls now, though. A little trap in the corner. Somehow Santa Clara got out of there. Cochran, that's a tough shot, and it goes. Saint-Exupéry off the iron. Innocenti, offensive board. Fogel three. Good! Extra pass. Mahi, shot fake. three. Good. Fogel, shot clock under 10. Driving middle. Hangs. No. Ike puts it back in to tie it once again. He's at. Ike comes away with it. Outlet. Sansouberry got blocked from behind, but a foul. Break at the free throw line after drawing a foul. That one rims
Missed
out.
free throws aren't helping, though.
Blocked by Ike. Wow, what a block. Grant Foster scores.
Right before the block was this tournament format's a little bit different. Zag's playing back-to-back nights. This is the third.
So they have the energy left. They need more from this guy. He was the hero last night. He throws a whoa, boy!
Oh my goodness!
Over the anybody jump.
I want to stop what you're playing.
Sansouberry says
Shoot the ball. Sometimes it's a little streaky, but tonight 4 of 9 from deep.
Santa Clara needs more from this guy. Graves, spin move baseline, nice touch off the glass. No matter what happens with the final score.
Can't lunge and reach there though.
Fogel, down low to Ike. That was a good pass from Fogel. Stolen by the Zags. Fogel, back to Sansouberry. Three, good!
Need to own the three-point line. They are losing the three-point battle.
Here's one, too strong. Hammond follow. No. Oboye had a inbound play. Lugov got by Ike. Hits just his second. Grant Foster goes baseline, got fouled by Graves, and I don't think that was a shooting foul.
I think that's good. The defensive transition and the length on the perimeter is bothered Santa Clara.
Hammond, he draws the foul.
And that's kind of what I was alluding to right there. You got to force the issue a little bit in transition or when the defense is still unsettled. That time Christian Hammond saw a seam, attacked it, drew the...
Made them both. Game's not work. Now Gonzaga has the advantage. Three coming. Another one. And this guy down the stretch. Can he be a hero again? Trying to find room. Long three. Good.
Now that was very similar to the shot that he hit against Dent.
Got it back from Ike. Three left side. Rebound Ike. Fogel gets the carom, flips it up and in. Comes up short. Well, Santa Clara's offense has dried up. Grant Foster steps through, reverses it in. Passes it out.
Not too late to foul, obviously.
Yeah. Fogel drives. Fogel lays it in. It's ticking away. Sansouberry's going to hold the ball. And the party at Kennel South gives time. Gonzaga, WCC tournament champions.
And it was a complete... And they held Santa Clara to 26% shooting from beyond the arc. Under 40% from the field on the game. Intact and focused for them to advance in the NCAA tournament next week.
It may be a different Gonzaga team. You got some freshmen, and the results just stay the same. No matter how they go about it, that man and this program, remarkable. Always fun.